Hey YouTube family, Mike Jones here, back with another video on my channel where we talk about all things investing in personal finance with the genuine hope that I will be able to inspire someone to go ahead and get started with their financial freedom journey today. With that said, today we're talking about my Fidelity portfolio and the week's performance, and I am happy to tell you guys that we are up $700 since our last video, guys, which is absolutely phenomenal. And today we're not going to go through every stock because I do feel like that would kind of drag out. But I do want to go over the stocks that I have with multiple shares of, or if it's a very significant gain, I will talk about that as well. But with that said, I do want to say that this video is unofficially sponsored by Webull, a company you can go ahead and sign up with. You can go ahead and sign up and get 2 free stocks when you open up a brokerage with them. All you need to do is deposit $100 and sign up. So I will have a link for that in the description and in the comments for you to go ahead and be a part of that if you're interested. But with that said, let's go ahead and get right into it. And as you can see, our first position with multiple shares is Apple, and we are up $746.67. Then that is a 38.5% return. We were able to get in on those 20 shares at $96.88 a share average, which is a total cost of about $1,940.55. So that's really great to see the growth in this company. Now, my plans for the rest of the year is to get this up to about 50 shares at the very least, 75 if I can do so. But at this current moment in time, I'm actually having car troubles. So with that, that takes away from the money that I would be able to invest. But next up, of course, we need to talk about Amazon and how phenomenal they've been. As you can see right now, we are up $1,508.91 since buying Amazon at $1,890.53. So that is a almost 80% return on Amazon in the time that we've had it, bringing the total cost or the total market value to $3,399.44. So it's almost at that $3,400 market value that I recently talked about in a previous video. Next up, we have 2 shares of Avgo or Broadcom Incorporated. And as you can see, we're up $316.87. And that is 48 percent or almost 49% on that position. Now, we did have to buy 2 shares at a pretty high price of $321.53. But in that time, we've almost had a 50% return. So that was a well worth it purchase. Now, I did skip over one other company or position that I have that had multiple shares, and that was AMC. Now, we didn't buy AMC as a meme stock. We've actually had AMC in the portfolio for a while. And to see it up $11.54, which is a 70% return, is absolutely phenomenal. Now, this may be due to things starting to settle down with the pandemic and the shutdown, as well as, AMC itself being able to open back up and, feature movies at the theaters. So it's great to see. Next up, we do have 3 shares of Bank of Nova Scotia in this portfolio. And as you can see, we got in at an average price of $48.25. So in the time that has, been purchased, we have received $41.93 on this position, which is a 28%, 28% return. Next up, we have 2 shares of Bud or Anheuser-Busch and Bev. And we were able to get these 2 shares at $50.20. And it's returned about $35.89, which is a 35% return, which is, great to see. Next up, we have, Caterpillar, which we were able to get in at an average price of $105.25. And in the time that we've had it, it is up to $233.36, which means we've gained $257.50 for 121% return. Now, because I love Caterpillar so much, We are thinking about going ahead and purchasing at least 8 more shares, even though it has 1x. Now, we still see growth for Caterpillar in the near future. And the fact that it was able to sustain itself and even grow even more during the pandemic, just all the more reason for us to go ahead and invest more into it, I believe. Now, this goes completely against the dollar cost averaging rule of trying to buy the dip and all that kind of stuff. But we truly believe in Caterpillar as a business and a company, and so that's something that we are strongly considering at this time. Next up, we have 3 shares of Ford, and we're able to get these 3 shares of Ford at $5.94. And in the time that we've had it, it's gained $18.86, which is it's also 1x for us as well. So it's nice to see Ford recover the way that it did. But next up, we have 42 shares of GE, and we were able to get in at an average price of $9.75. Now, when we bought this company, it looked like a stupid idea because it immediately tanked down to like $5 or $6, and so we had a huge loss on this company. But it's been able to recover in the last year, and we've gained $152.71 for a 37% return. Next up, we have to talk about Google, even though we only have 1 share. As you can see with this 1 share of Google, we've been able to 1x our purchase. So we are able to get in on Google at $1,089.46. And, now the current value is $2,282.75. So we're up 109% on this position with $1,193.29 earned. So this is just absolutely phenomenal to see. Now, with Amazon and Google, I could see them splitting the stock, to get more people into the stock, which would make me truly happy because in the long run, we'd gain more money through the split and, the company regrowing back up to $1,000 price. So that would be absolutely phenomenal if they were to announce that. And it would give an opportunity for more people to get in on Google as well. So we'll see what happens going forward. But this is a company that if it does ever split, or if it does, drop down to, $500 or $700, I would totally suggest getting in on it. Next up, we have 6 shares of Coca-Cola. And as you can see, we're able to get in at an average share price of $48.08. And we've earned or gained $33.89 for an 11.5% return. And that's great to see. We also have Lockheed Martin, which we were able to buy 2 shares of at an average price of $374.46. Now, it was recently down, but now it's back up and it's gained $34.93, which is almost a 5% return on that position. So it's great to see. Now, we were considering going ahead and buying another share when it was down, but it wasn't down significantly enough for us to really, press the red button. So next up, we are going to go ahead and talk about the 2 shares of National Grid that we have. We were able to get those 2 shares at an average cost of $56.06. And in the time that we've had the 2 shares, it's gained $12.66 for an 11% return. But next up, we do have 4 shares of OKE in this portfolio, or One Oak Incorporated. And we were able to get these 4 shares at an average price of $31.63. And in the time that we've had it, it's gained $81.56 for a 63% return. We do have 2 shares of Pepsi Incorporated, and we were able to get in at an average price of $133.21. And we've gained $22.04 for an 8% return. Next up, we have 3 shares of Sherwin Williams, and we bought these shares at $177.42 a share, and we've gained $269.05 for a 50% return. Still a buy, in my opinion, at its $266.92 share price. but that's just my personal opinion. Now, remember that anything that's said in this video is for education and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, but I do think that I give some good advice. And at the end of the day, I'm just trying to help everybody. So next up, we do have 4 shares of Southern Company. We are up $41.98 on this position, which is a 19% return. And we have 5 shares of Simon Property Group, which is a company I've raved about for a very long time. I told everybody to get in when it was $64.35. In the time that I've had it, it has gained me $267.48 for 81, almost 82% return. And now it's up to $117.12. Still opportunities for you to go ahead and get in if you're interested, but I won't push the issue. Next up, we have Attn, which I had bought 50 shares of at an average price of $29.04. And as you can see, through the dividends, we've gained $2 or almost 2.5 shares of Attn in the time that we've had this, which is great to see. And we're still up $47.57, which is a 3% return on that position. So that's phenomenal to see. This is an option, call option we have in Attn, which is not doing so well because it was for Attn to get to a $55 share price by January 21st of 2022. And it's nowhere near that at this time. But we're still very optimistic, and we still think that Attn could get there. So we're going to try to buy as many shares as we can before it does. Of course, we have Tesla. And we're not going to really talk about Tesla too much because, as I've said before, anybody that has Tesla has pretty much done well in Tesla, unless you bought at its all-time high and for whatever reason hasn't gotten back to that for you. But anybody that has Tesla is doing well. But as you can see, its market value right now is $5,178.46, or its current value in my portfolio is $5,178.46, which is fantastic. But it only takes up 16% of my portfolio allocation, so that's great to see. We also have 4 shares of Viacom CBS. We bought these 4 shares at $25.04, costing us just a little bit over $100. And in the time that we've had it, it's gained $77.49 for a 77% return. Next up, we have 5 shares of Verizon Communications, which is another company I'm really interested in buying more shares of. And it's gained $15.20 for a 5.5% return. We also have 4 shares of Wells Fargo at $24.31, just costing us under $100 to buy. And we've gained $78.34 for an 80% return. Waste Management, we have 2 shares of, costing us $218.95 at an average price of $108.98. And so far, it's gained $52.36 for an almost 24% return. And so with that said, we're going to go ahead and end the video right here. But I do want to emphasize that we did make $111.02 on Friday, which is a 0.34% return, which isn't much. But we are up $12,776, which is almost a 65% return on this portfolio, bringing our total to $32,291.60. So we are very, very excited to see what continues to happen with these portfolios. We are so close to hitting that $50,000 total for the 2 combined brokerages. I think we're about $500 away from hitting that mark. So it's a super exciting time for us. But if you would just do us a short or a quick favor and just smash that like button and hit the subscribe button, that would be really awesome. It does take a little while to make these videos, so any support would be helpful. But with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and God bless.